Following a developing story in Tampa right now. Tampa police say they're tired of the typical crime spike in the summer months, so now they're going to do something to turn those statistics around and keep the city's streets a little safer. Our Bill Logan has been pounding the pavement along with police all day, and he joins us live now with more on Operation Summer Slam. Hi, Bill.
And it sounds like a wrestling match or a wrestling show of some sort, but this was really a show of force. You know, you've got to get up pretty early in the morning to get the step on bad guys, and that's exactly what cops here did this morning. They were up at 5 o'clock. They've been up ever since, all 7 hours, rounding up people, trying to get the bad guys while they're sleeping.
Yeah, please.
This is what a warrant roundup looks like, with dozens of Tampa police, Terrace officers, and Hillsborough sheriff's deputies dutifully doing their best to bring in bad guys on outstanding arrest orders just in time for summer.
Traditionally, we've had an uptick in crime, and so we're trying to get ahead of the curve, maybe send a message to the criminal element that their activities won't be tolerated this summer.
They started dark and early with this, the first focus of the multi-level, multi-jurisdictional operation. Officers armed with some 600 warrants to bring in those who thought they'd eluded the long arm of the law. These are people who know that the cops are looking for them.
Correct. A lot of them hiding out. We had one this morning who's already tried to give us a fake name, identify herself as someone else, so we had to investigate it as a false name, the Leo case as well.
And as you might guess, some of the sleepy-eyed arrestees weren't enthused.
I think if they were good cops, they would not have to use such a big show of force. They just handle it in a more low-key fashion.
But cops contend that high-profile splash is just what they need to remind the folks out here that they're not taking the summer off, and bad guys better beware.
All right, getting everybody off the street belongs. Doing their job.
Back out live now here to Copeland Park, where these arrested folks have been brought back all morning. I can tell you that in addition to the roundup here, there are going to be increased patrols in neighborhoods around this region, also increased bike patrols, DUI, and traffic crackdowns throughout the next 48 hours. Reporting live in North Tampa this noon, Bill